Welcome back everyone to BDG News. Tonight we are going to talk about our ocean and more specifically water pollution. As we all know, 70% of the Earth's surface is covered by ocean and 97% of its water can be found in the ocean. Water pollution, which consists of trash and chemical pollution, has disturbed the vast ecosystem, with plastic trash as the leading factor. This has become a huge problem that some experts think that it might be too late to clean it up directly. With that in mind, let's dive into tonight's breaking news. There was a massive disaster occurred in the beach of Cimaja last Friday. Millions of fish were found dead in three separate successions in April. Right now, scientists are still investigating the cause of such a massive disaster. Right now, our reporter have joined us live from Cimaja Beach to report further information about the findings of the scientists. Mutiara, what kind of information have you got from there?
Good afternoon, Howie. I'm here with Professor Ben from Bandung Institute of Technology. Professor, what can you interpret from the chemical analysis of the corpses?
Okay, basically the chemical analysis has confirmed traces of various heavy metals and microplastics inside the digestive system of the fishes. It is apparent that the water pollution is the main cause for this disaster.
And yet, another disaster due to water pollution. Apparently, water pollution is such an enormous problem for our environment that even rich countries worldwide are still struggling to find a remedy for it. What can we do to solve it? Well, this group of researchers have the answer.
NOAA, or National Oceanic and Atmospheric Research from the U.S. Department of Commerce National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, say that as much as 90% of marine debris is plastic, with amount between 4.8 until 12.7 million tons in 2010, and increased to 288 million tons in 2012. This marine debris has harmed more than 800 species of marine animals, resulting in internal bleeding and ulcers, as well as blockages in the gastrointestinal tract as a result of consuming plastic.
Based on the explanation before, one of the causes of uncovered ecosystem under the sea is plastic waste that is recycled incorrectly. Libby conducted research on Indonesian marine debris data about 59% derived from plastic waste, with the second largest amount of waste after food waste based on SIPSN. It's very likely that the plastic waste has not been properly recycled, considering the data from BPS in 2018 is only 1.2% that is well recycled. Therefore, the solution that can be done is to tighten regulation on waste recycling so that the waste can be conditioned. In addition, it can do sea cleaning every few periods, so there is no excessive buildup of garbage and reduce the use of plastic, because plastic is not an environmentally friendly material.
Besides plastic pollution, the oceans are contaminated with various chemical substances. Ironically, some of those substances are from human products, such as medicines, cosmetics, detergents, and pesticides. However, there is one major contributor to oceans pollution. It is oil. National Research Council states that around half of oil in the oceans that may come from various human activities, such as oil spills and boat fuel, contaminates the oceans. Moreover, the oceans can get worse because the oil cannot dissolve in the water, instead forming a thick sludge.
The only way to reduce chemical poisoning is by changing the way we use chemical substances. According to Francois Gill, Senior Emeritus Research Director, we need to act on land and reducing their production, regulating them and in cases banning them. It is necessary to improve chemical safety to prevent more chemicals poisoning and maintain the oceans hot. Regional and OAS scientific support coordinator has taken steps to address this issue. In support of federal and states, they coordinate their resources and cooperate with scientists to assist operations when chemical substances such as oil spills are found.
So there are several countries with high rates of water pollution that are capable of addressing their own water pollution issues. Take China, the 14th most water polluted country in the world. China has the second highest GDP of all countries with over $14.28 trillion of GDP, and the health expenditure equaled about 6.64% of the GDP. These facts suggest that China has the adequate capability to address its own water issues.
An effective method for countries with high rates of water pollution is to solve the problem at its source. Several ways can be pursued to address the source of the problem, such as reducing waste and consuming less plastic. In reducing waste, Indonesia issued a Presidential Decree 97/2017, which sets a target of reducing household waste and similar waste 30% by 2025. In order to reduce plastic consumption in China, retailers are banned from giving out free single-use plastic bags and prohibiting the production of ultra-thin plastic bags. As well as limiting the production, sales, and use of curtain plastics, China also supports environmentally friendly and recycled alternatives, according to a document published by the Commission.
To conclude, reducing the consumption of plastics, chemical substances, and activities that produce pollution can be beneficial in solving the environmental pollution problem.